everybody heard that because I've already pressed record. And if you're not nice to me, I'll put it on blast.
Don't forget the videos I have that I can upload.
Cannot be quiet. Or you're going away real quick, quicker than you even knew.
You're filming right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So don't be naughty or you're gone.
Okay.
I feel like my titties are hanging so low that they're like out of frame. Hi everyone, welcome back. It is October favorites and I have a few products for you. I'm probably going to not film a Friday favorites this week because I had Sephora recommendations this past week and then I just felt like it was too much, so I skipped a Friday favorites because I had company. And then this Friday, I feel like with my October favorites video, I might just post a video of me getting ready with my Friday favorites instead of like talking about them like a favorites video. So let me know what you guys think about that, just because I feel like it's been a lot of favorites videos recently, or talking about my favorite products, and I want to mix it up. Another video I really want to do is my friend Steph from Babs Beauty did a video with her husband doing a voiceover. I thought it was hilarious because I didn't want my husband... Are you kidding me? Are you literally kidding me? Dana is joining us via FaceTime and she's trying to be quiet but she can't. So if she's not good, then she's gonna go. I can't remember what I was saying. Thank you so much. Okay. My husband wouldn't watch the video because he said he would do it. So he didn't want to see like what kind of commentary her husband was leaving. He wanted to like fresh eyes to watch my video, which I feel like he actually might do pretty well because he's always kind of like lurking over my shoulder when I'm watching when I'm watching people's YouTube's video, shut up. When I'm watching the YouTubes, he's always kind of like right there when I'm watching people's YouTube videos, so he knows like the terms because he'll always throw them out. Like if there's like a dumb term like on fleek, like he'll say it just to annoy me or something like that. So I actually think he might do well considering he's kind of been present for a lot of video viewing of that. So we'll see. So that I'm going to do that video. I don't know if I'm going to do that for the favorites video. That would be interesting. But so into my favorites for the month, I had two palettes that I wanted to talk about that I really kind of used consistently. I did have a lot of new palettes that I used, but I feel like I've talked about them already in some of the previous videos that I filmed, like the Natasha Denona Star palette. I've been using that a lot, as well as the Anastasia Master palette by Mario. I've used that a lot as well. I know that that one's sold out at a lot of places. It's a great palette, so if you can get your hands on it. But another palette, especially with the VIB sale going on right now, is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I love this. I think this is one of my hands down favorite palettes, only because I really love the color selection. It does have the option of having a cool tone look with this right here, but the majority of the eyeshadows are really warm, and so, but I like the option of having both. Plus there's a lot of shimmer color, or there's like, stop. I don't know. I was gonna say there's a lot of shimmer colors, but there's actually only two, so. Plus there are the two, what?
Keep going, little ducky.
I will. Thank you. Plus there are the two shades that are really great for the lid. They're light champagne-ish. One's more of a pink and one's more of a gold, so you have those two options for your lid. And then the majority of the rest, there's like one or two other satin shades, but the majority of the shades are all really great matte shades. Anastasia eyeshadows and blend incredibly well, so I really just love this palette. Let me just swatch. I have this color Bon Fresco in my crease today, and then I used this Vermeer in my inner corners and my brow bone, and then I went in with some other shades. But this is just, it's really pretty, like matte taupey purple shade. Blends really, really well, like I said. And then this shade right here, super shimmery, great pigmentation. That's what's in my inner corner. So, but this palette has just been one of my favorites, and I pulled it out again this month. And like I said, get your hands on the Anastasia Master palette by Mario. I think that this is a great palette that is in stock and has a lot of really nice colors, and they all blend super well. I already said that. Thank you so much. Are you like,
What time?
are you doing like a count over there? Okay, the Naked palette. This is the Naked 2 palette. I always go back to this palette if I'm wanting a little bit more cool tone. I feel like this month I've experimented a lot more with some, not really experimented, but done a whole lot more cooler tone looks. And it's weird because fall I typically go for more warm tone, but I think I had been doing a ton of warm tone, and so I wanted some more cooler tones because I've been liking wearing more cooler tone clothing, so I've been kind of going towards that in my looks as well. So I always pull out the Naked palette because I feel like it is such a great palette when you're trying to get a really pretty cool tone look. It has the same type of taupey sort of purple blending color in this color Tease. And then I love the shade Decay, which is like a metallic taupe. This is on the center of my lid today. And it's almost like a metallic rose with taupe in it. Metallic taupe rose, if that's even a color. And then the shade Pistol is a really great gray shade. It has it's like a satin, but I use it in the outer corner of a lot of looks after I use the transition shade, and it has like nice depth to it for still being like a metallic type shade. So if you have the Naked 2 palette, pull it out, but if you're someone who's looking for some recommendations even for Christmas, I have a lot of family members that aren't like huge into makeup, but they ask me, hey, I want to buy a palette and I'm thinking about the Urban Decay Naked palettes. I always think they're a great recommendation, especially for starters, just because they have a lot of different shades in them. But I base my recommendations off of which palette I'm going to recommend to someone based off of if they like cool, warm, or rosy shades. I would say the cool tone, obviously the Naked 2, warm tone is the Naked 1, the original, and then if you like rosy shades, the Naked 3. So that's kind of how I base my recommendations, but this is like my all-time favorite go-to if I'm going to do a cool look. So pulled this out a lot this month. Next thing that I've been loving this month, and I've also been wearing on my eyes, is I threw back to an original Colourpop shade. This is probably one of the first shades I picked up. Are you laughing already? This is probably one of the first shades that I picked up when I got into Colourpop eyeshadows, and it's the shade Cricket. And the only reason I think this is funny is because, can I tell that story?
I don't care.
Okay, so when Dana and I went to BeautyCon, she got sick with a migraine, and so I was driving her around to try and get, what was I trying to get? Medicine, like Excedrin migraine, and it was raining super duper hard outside. So she opens the car door and she like just starts puking out the side of the car door, and then all of a sudden she leans back in and she's like, I puked on a crit. And I like didn't know what she was gonna say. If she was gonna say creek because it was raining and there was like water coming down, or a cricket. So it was like a cliffhanger, and then all of a sudden she comes back and she's like, I puked on a cricket. So now every time I hear the word cricket, I just think cricket. It was definitely funnier when we experienced it. Okay, so this shade is a beautiful like rosy purple, again taupe, but it has like a bunch of mixture of colors. I would say this is like a deep plummy or like mauve taupe base with a ton of like multicolored shimmer in it. It has pink, silver, gold shimmer in it to kind of create that like taupey shimmer on the lid. It's not metallic. It's, does it say it's metallic? No, it does say it's metallic. But I wouldn't consider this super metallic. I would consider it like, it comes across on your eyes like not super metallic, but the shimmers definitely catch and pick up. So that's the color right there. That's what I love about the multi-glitter in it, is like all the different colors of glitter kind of catch the light, but that base is that dusty plum or mauve shade. So I have that all over my lid, and then on the center I just put a little bit of the Decay from the Naked 2 palette just to give like a little bit more of a pop. But I've been loving this, especially with the cooler tone looks. I can put like a little bit more of a silver in the center of my eye. This has just really been a go-to for me this month. I pulled out a lot of Colourpop products from their fall edit line. However, I've more been playing with the lip products, which I'll show you a few of them next. So when I was thinking about playing with the eyeshadows in the beginning, I was kind of looking through the collection and I saw this one as I was putting some of them away, and I was like, ooh, I haven't used that in a while and I love it. So I love when you can discover new products in your own collection and kind of pull them out, and they're like rediscovered favorites, which a lot of you guys have asked me to do a video of like oldies but goodies, which I think is a great idea. But I feel like they almost have to be like authentic, like oldies but goodies, but maybe it's like that you're currently using. When I say authentic, like I'm currently using these oldies but goodies, but maybe it's just like, here's some old products that aren't really talked about anymore, but they're super good and you should still be thinking about them. Is that like a video that people still want to see? So like I said, I've been using a lot of the Colourpop lip products from their fall line, and two of my favorites have been, well, I've really loved Barracuda, but I've talked about that and actually used it in a few of the tutorials that I've done this month. But the one that I have on right now is Femme, and I love this. It's like a dusty mauve taupe purple, and it's the Satin formula, so it's super comfortable, not drying at all on the lips. It has that really nice like taupey feel to it, so I love wearing it, and you can dress it up, like brighten it up with whatever lip liner you're wearing. If you want to go super nude, you can use like Tootsie from Colourpop, or like taupe. If you want to go super taupe, you can use Tootsie. Or if you want to go more and play more towards the purple of the color, because that's what I really love about it. It has that mauveness to it. I go with NARS lip liner in El Agua. I love that. That's what I'm wearing today because I wanted to bring out a little bit more of the purple in it. So really been loving this one. And then this definitely does not look as dark as it actually comes out on the lips in the tube. It's very deceiving because I thought this was going to be like a really pretty rose color. It's super dark on the lips. This is the shade Notion. I've actually worn this a few times. I think in a video for sure, but it's the ultra matte, so it is a little bit more drying, but look how dark that comes out on the lips. But it's a beautiful fall color. I love wearing these types of bold, dark lips with very minimal eye makeup and just a lot of mascara and blush, which is what I did in one of my recent videos, is I went super hard on the blush, but I don't recommend that. I just did that by accident. But this color looks great when you're not trying to do too much on your eyes. You just really let the lips take over. So I've been wearing that a lot recently, especially if I want to do minimal makeup. I'll always throw on a bold lip. That way I can get away with just doing some minimal on the eyes. And speaking of eyelashes, I've been using the Rodan & Fields lash booster a ton this month. I've been trying it out all month. If you follow me on Snapchat, I talked about my friend who sells it. I'm not a Rodan & Fields representative, but my friend gave it to me for the purpose of just trying it out and seeing what I think, and I feel like my lashes have definitely grown. This product has been worked on since 2011, I believe, and they didn't want to release it until it was like working better, outperformed everything else on the market. So it doesn't change the color of your eyes, and it's like in an eyelash, like a liquid liner form, and you kind of just paint it on and brush it on your lashes. I find that it has made my lashes grow. I can already see results in 4 weeks. And I did post, I believe I posted a picture on my Instagram on it. But I've been using only mascara and kind of foregoing lashes a lot recently. And I did that in a recent video, my VIB recommendations, and a lot of people said that like the makeup looked glowy and fresh. And I don't know if it was just that like you could really see the eye makeup on my eyes because I wasn't covering it up, because like I have smaller eyes, so like lashes sometimes when I wear them are just like boom goes the dynamite, like they kind of cover up my eye look. So but I've been using only mascara, and I've been using the Lancome Hypnose Drama. I love this mascara. With the Lancome Sills Booster, I use that first, and then I apply this on top. The brush is just a really nice curved natural bristle brush. I feel like it builds really well on itself. It doesn't give you like spider lashes, but it gives separation and length to your lashes. So this has been definitely my favorite mascara when I'm going to forego lashes, because I feel like with the lash booster from Rodan and Fields, I can build up my lashes and make them amazing. Another thing is, if you are wanting to purchase that, I know that they're running a special with that, like a makeup, the lash booster, a lash boost, a makeup bag, and then an eye cream. And if you purchase the entire kit, I think there's like a discount price. I will leave my friend's name and number down below if you're interested in contacting her for more information if you want to purchase it. It really does actually work. Some of the people who've been trying it, like some of the representatives who got their hands on it early, actually had to cut their lashes because they grew so long in 3 months. Okay, hair product that I love and I didn't actually want to love because it's expensive is the Oribe. This is the Wave and Shine Spray. There is the Oribe, what's the one called that is
Texturizing spray.
the what? Oh, the dry texturizing spray. I really like that one as well, but I find when I want extra texture to my hair and it's already like a dry shampoo day, my hair ends up looking really, really dull. So I like this one because it gives texture and shine, and it kind of brings a little bit more life back to my hair, because dry shampoo, the matteness of it really dulls my hair, and I don't want to have to go in with an additional shine product to kind of weigh it down. So this provides both that texture and shine. So I really like it. It's a small bitty little size. Came in one of my like subscription boxes to try out, which I'm really thankful in this small size, but I'm definitely going to purchase the full size, which I'm dreading because I think it's like, is it $50? I think it's like $50. Okay, the last thing up, I just wanted to talk about, I'm not sure if you can keep getting your hands on this one, but this is the Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact. This has the highlighter Tutu, which is an extra dimension skin finish, and then At Dusk, which is the blush, and it's an extra dimension formula blush. These two are very overlooked because everyone's going crazy for Whisper of Guilt to come back, because there's a copper duo and it has like a beautiful copper blush, and then Whisper of Guilt, which is more of a gold. So everyone's kind of overlooking this beauty right here. This blush is beautiful. I've been wearing it all month. It's the blush I'm wearing today. It's a beautiful pink shade, but it builds up on your skin. This highlighter is what I've been wearing all month, and I'm wearing it today as well. It's such a pretty color. It's light. It's not, I would say it's like, has hints of peach and pinkness in it, more of a peachy pink, but it's super duper pretty, and I think a lot of people are just like forgetting about this one because it's not sold out, and typically everyone goes nuts over stuff and then sells it out, and I don't know why this is not being talked about as much, because I actually like it better than Whisper of Guilt. So that's the highlighter in this palette, which is called Tutu. Super pigmented. I love this formula of highlight. And then the blush, you might think it looks too pink, but it just builds up on the face so beautifully, and I don't think it looks too pink on the face. So that combination has been my go-to all month. If you can get your hands on this, I know that they have it sold at Nordstrom, on MAC's website, keeps kind of coming in and out back in stock. So if you can get your hands on it in store even, definitely pick up this Sweet Peach duo versus the copper, because if you can't get your hands on the copper, this one's better, but it's just not talked about as much because everyone's going crazy over the re-release. But this is a new highlight shade in Tutu, and it's just as beautiful. So especially if you have lighter or fair complexion, I think that this highlight will definitely work for you. It would work if you have medium. I just use a stippling brush and kind of brush it on the top of my cheekbones. So that is it for my October favorites. Go ahead and leave some of your favorites down below. I love hearing them. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe so you don't miss a video, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.